Hey guys, what's going on? John here, back again for another Magic the Gathering video, and I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. I've got a little bit of Theros coming after this, but for now I want to upload this video because I still need to update that video. So I want to do this because it's just easier on me, and I'm just going to do this quickly. So what I've got here for you today is a very budget RAKDOS control deck that still has a lot of creatures that can help you win, but it's very control-y. So I've set up 5 categories: just draw spells, creatures, removal, land, and other. So I guess I'll just start with the removal category. So first up, we have 1 copy of Bedevil, because it's very good, but it's $7, so can't have that. 2 copies of Lava Coil. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Shock. We have Drill Bit. 2 copies. There, gosh, there's a lot of glare. 2 copies of Skewer the Critics. 2 copies of Murder. Now we're getting into the hardcore removal here, not just damage dealing. 2 copies of Cast Down. 2 copies of Ravenous Chupacabra. And then to round it out, 3 copies of Deadly Visit, because they also allow us to hit some surveils. So next for creatures, we have, starting it off, 1 copy of Pestilent Spirit. It's a 3/2 Menace Death Touch instant, and sorcery spells you control have Death Touch. We have 2 copies of Acrobat. It's a 2/3 for 3, although it's got Spectacle for 2, and you can give it Death Touch and +2/-2. So it's actually quite a good creature. 2 copies of Rakdos Trumpeter, because against other control decks this card works well as a 1/3 menace that can buff itself. 2 copies of Goblin Chainwhirler. 2 copies of Spear Spewer. This is good for activating some Spectacle triggers that we've got. 1 copy of Noxious Grudion. This acts as other removal sometimes if your opponent's got a big creature. 1 copy of Rakdos Roustabout. Whenever it becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking, basically allowing you to get in a Spectacle trigger if you need it. Rakdos Firewheeler is very good. 4/3 for 4. Enters when it HEBs. Deals 2 to target opponent and 2 to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Alright, so then we have draw spells, which is a very small pile. We have 2 copies of Risk Factor, which is just very good. And I know it's not as budget, but yeah, I mean, it's still good. And 2 copies of Rixmati Reveler, because it's very good as a Spectacle trigger if it's your last card in hand. So, second to last category is Other. We have 2 copies of Ill-Gotten Inheritance. This card allows you to get out some really big Spectacle triggers and will chip away at your opponent very quickly. Then we have 1 copy of Burn Bright, just if we need it, and 1 copy of Act of Treason as a finisher, also if it's needed. Mana base, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 swamps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mountains, and 2 Rakdos Guild Gates. So that's going to do it for this deck. I kept the video under 5 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. If you like content like this, let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to make more semi-budget decks for Standard. And then I've got a budget version of a popular Judith deck that I'm building, so I might have that up on the channel, or some Commander battles with it. So if you guys like it, drop a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to see some more of this great content, and I will see you later.